My name is Zofia Suszko, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm currently 17 years old. I'm a third grade student at Klementyny Hoffmanowej High School in Warsaw, and I'm extending mathematics, physics, and IT. I'm a very open, enthusiastic, and highly motivated person, and the smile barely ever leaves my face. I'm very passionate about art. I love drawing, painting, sculpting, embroidering. I also do digital art and make animations. I love music. I love listening to it and playing. I'm self-taught on ukulele, guitar, and I'm currently learning to play cello. And I'm a sailor. I love sailing because it requires a lot of teamwork and it forces me to face my challenges and leave my comfort zone. And I just love the sea. And I've been a scout for over 6 years, and I'm currently an assistant leader in my scout troop. And I learn a lot about caring for organizing trips and um, caring for other people and also connecting with people from all around Poland, other ambitious people my age. I participate in a lot of school projects, including my school's Technic Lab Hoftech, in which we sound engineer and lighten up all the school events. And I'm a part of an architect project, Amaya, in which I get to know the profession of an architect because architecture is my goal for the future. I want to be an architect because it fascinates me how people create their living space, buildings, homes, and then cities even, and this living space then affects other people and it creates their lives. And I want to create the best possible life for others. And I'm learning to draw, and I always carry a sketchbook with me, painting and drawing everything I see, mostly buildings, but people too. And what I get from the scholarship, definitely knowledge, because I believe that all knowledge from different fields is valuable, and I want to carry it out with me from the scholarship, whether that be from the professionals we meet or peers my age or peers my peers interested in other topics, sharing them with me on the trip and then having the connections for with them later. That will be my first trip to an English speaking country, so that will be I will learn a lot about the culture and put my skills to the test. And the scholarship would give me a lot of motivation to reach for my reach for higher goals and try my best, because if I achieved this, which was a bit challenging for me at first, then I can do many more things. And just personal experience, friends, and great memories from a trip. And what will my community gain? Definitely not, again, knowledge. Due to me being an active person in various social circles, I share with my peers both the culture and scientific knowledge I would get. And experience, once again, experience gained from during the trip would be helpful and valuable in the process of organizing new events benefiting my school and scout communities. And motivation, because the best way to stay motivated is to be surrounded by other ambitious people. And my friends from school motivated me to take part in the scholarship, and I want to do the same for my future friends and the ones from the lower classes. And thank you for the attention. That's all.
Okay, so it was a very nice presentation. Thank you very much, Zosiu. I have a question. Can you say something more about this architect project, Maya? What was it in particular? Because I work in a company which produce and sell office furniture, and we cooperate a lot with architects. They are interior designers, mostly architects, but you know, that's why I'm so much interested. What was this project which you mentioned? More details, yeah.
Amaya is it's a Akademia Młodych Architektek i Architektów, and it's aimed to mainly high schoolers who want to study architecture in the future. So it's showing the different aspects of the job, because it's a job in which you can do a lot of things. It's very
complex, like can be.
Yes, complex. That's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. That's all my questions. Thank you.
Zofia, thank you for your presentation. Very nice. I have one question, maybe a bit open one, but what do you think about happiness? What is happiness for you?
Oh, it's a thing that you can share it, and it's not material. It's hard to describe. It comes from little things and big things, and if you try, you can find it everywhere. It's hard to describe because it's a more concept.
Okay.
But it's a thing that I try to carry with me.
Great.
Through my life.
You mentioned in the presentation that you would like to share the knowledge that you gain there with your friends. Are relationships important in your life? And could you just give us more about the idea? How will you share with your friends these ideas that you bring from US?
Can you repeat the question?
Because I've understood that you want to share the knowledge that you bring from US to your friends. So relationships are important in your life. So could you give us more ideas? How would you like to share it with friends and colleagues?
So I have a couple groups of friends, and we share our interests and what we are likes, and I would just tell them about what I saw, show them pictures, and just tell them what I learned, because because it's interesting, and I don't want to be the part only for myself.
Great. Thank you very much for that. Thanks.
Zofia, thank you very much for the presentation. What do you think you will learn in the States?
In general, or from a specific angle?
What are your expectations?
One thing I think about is the big companies, how, like, from an architect point of view, because it's a different way of thinking, and when building, and currently they're very ecologic oriented. So, for example, there's on the Google campus there's a giant roof made from solar panels that look like dragon scales, and it powers, from, if I remember, like 40% of the building power from the building. And I want to learn about new technique, not inventions,
like new technologies, yeah?
Yes,
new technologies,
new technologies, and how big companies function, and in the environment.
I'm asking because I share your interest in architecture. That's why I'm a little bit worried, because you showed us picture, and one of the picture was in front of the antimatter factory. So is there really antimatter production in this world?
It was from Switzerland, in CERN on a school trip. And
that's right.
I want to be making a new antimatter. I want to bring things, not destroy them in this here.
Okay. And my last question is about, you mentioned so much about caring for the others. Please tell us a few words about how you today care for others without going to California.
Cared for others in today.
Care for others. How you care for other people, because you mentioned you do that.
I help them in little everyday things. I try to help my parents with chores. I send my friends notes from the history classes. I'm not sure how do you mean like little things like this, or
yes, that's exactly what I meant.
Okay. And I try to support them with their goals. How a lot of them supported me on the journey with the scholarship, with writing the essay and with the presentation. And I want to do the same for them, with motivating them and helping in the little ways.
Thank you
and
very
the
much.
big ones too.
Now is the time for your feedback. Barbara goes first.
Yeah. Zosiu, you had a good presentation and we can see you practices it. But then when you answer the questions, we could see that it stressed you. We can see that. And we see that, you were lacking sometimes the words which I'm sure you know in English, yeah? So
Yes.
what I would like you to take away from me is just to practice public presentations, public speeches at school, wherever you can, just public it, train it, yeah? Public speeches, and this will give you more confidence in the future. And as well, try to get maybe more often out of your comfort zone. It will help you as well in the future in public presentations. But very nice. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah, thank you.
I will continue the advice of Barbara, Zofia, that it's very good that you practice because you are a very good communicator. You are a natural born communicator. It's just like without some words, you do communicate. So please do that and use every opportunity to talk. And probably because you are a very good person, so you have to communicate that. So
thank you.
I'm impressed about the content of your essay and in your presentation, and I very much like the contact that we have with you. So I think you have a very good position, but I share the observation of my friends that public speaking is something that you learn with practice. I can tell you that during my personal first experience with public speaking, it was a disaster, and every next time it was better. So
now we are so good.
I think everyone can practice that. So fingers crossed for you. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best. Great. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you for the feedback. Goodbye.
Bye.